Welcome back to Insurance Facts, where today we're discussing the best car insurance for 2023. The outline of this video is as follows. First, we'll count down the top 10 best insurance companies, and then we'll list the best insurance companies for a variety of subcategories. So let's dive right in. At number 10, we have Progressive Insurance. Now, Progressive is lower than average annual rates for drivers with poor credit or DUI, and offers a good selection of discounts. But it has the second highest rates on average for teen drivers and ranks last for customer loyalty based on policy feedback. So look to this company if you have a DUI or poor credit, otherwise move on to the next one. At number 9, we have AAA Insurance. Now, AAA offers a variety of discounts to maximize your savings and provides additional coverage such as gap insurance. Gap insurance is going to pay you, say you bought your car through the bank and the car now is worth less money than you owe on it, and you have an accident that totals the car. That gap insurance is going to cover the difference between what you owe and what the car is worth, so that you're not having to bring money out of pocket. But the cons, of course, is that overall their rates are higher even than the national average. Coming in at number 8 is Allstate Insurance. You're in good hands with Allstate. They are easy to open a new policy, according to customer feedback, but their rates are much higher than the national average. So you may be in good hands, but those hands are expensive. At number 7, we have Travelers Insurance. Now, Travelers has an average annual rate that is lower than the national average, but policyholders surveyed give it poor marks for claims handling. Great to have if it's cheap, but it sucks if you have to file a claim. Maybe move on to the next one. And number 6 is Farmers Insurance. Their current policyholders give high marks for customer service, and the majority of customers surveyed are satisfied with claim resolution. In other words, they're treating their customers well when they're having accidents or problems. But their average annual premiums are higher than most other insurers in our analysis. So, you get what you pay for. If you want to be handheld and make sure that you're going to get covered, maybe Farmers is the way to go. Hey, are you finding this video useful? Then smash that like button. Give me a thumbs up. Help feed the algorithm. Other people can find this and figure out what the best insurance for their cars is too. So at number 5 is Nationwide Insurance. Nationwide is above average scores for customer service and claims handling, and they have affordable rates for drivers with poor credit. But they're higher rates for minimum coverage than their competitors. In other words, their base rate is higher than everybody else's, and the premiums for drivers with a DUI are higher than the national average. So if you've got DUIs, avoid Nationwide. If you got bad credit, look to Nationwide to save a few dollars. Help build that credit score so you can come up in the credit bureau and you can get a cheaper insurance. And number 4 is Geico Insurance. Everybody loves the little salamander on TV. Geico offers some of the lowest annual rates on average among other companies in our ratings. And they score well for claims handling, customer loyalty, customer service. Wow, Geico just hits them out of the ballpark. But drivers with a DUI have higher rates on average than the majority of providers in our analysis. And that's because Geico is looking for those responsible drivers. And number 3 is State Farm. State Farm is highly rated for customer service, and the premiums are often below the national average. But policies can only be purchased through a local agent. You won't be going to our website and getting a quote and being able to buy State Farm without actually picking up the phone and finding a local agent to come and service you. And number 2 is American Family Insurance. American Family is the number 1 in claims handling and received high ratings for customer service in the same survey. But American Family only operates in 19 states, and there are many competitors that offer lower prices than American Family. Are you in the military? If not, then comment below if you've used any of the other insurance carriers we've already listed, and tell me what your thoughts are about them. If you are in the military, then comment below so we can thank you for your service. And now on to number 1, which of course is only available to present and past military members and their immediate families, is none other than USAA. USAA is available in all 50 states and Washington, D.C., and rated number 1 for customer service based on the policyholder survey. But policies, as mentioned, are limited to members of the military, veterans, and their families. So, before we get into the best categories, consider subscribing so that you get other videos like this in your feed, because we're always publishing new videos about insurance: car insurance, life insurance, health insurance, travel insurance, business insurance. You need to know about insurance, this is your place to come. So subscribe today. So let's look at the average cost by carrier. Obviously number 1 is USAA, and number 10, the worst, was Progressive. We can see here both the monthly and the average annual rates. Surprisingly, when you multiply by 12, they don't match, because they charge a little more if you pay by month than paying annually. In fact, we've got another video that talks about ways to save money on your car insurance, and one of those ways to save is by paying for the full year up front rather than paying monthly. So who is best for customer service? USA is ranked number 1 in the customer service subcategory, and American Family and State Farm were tied for number 2. Nationwide, Geico, Travelers, and Farmers tied at that number 4 position. Best for claims handling was American Family at number 1, just edging out number 2 at USAA. So USAA isn't always number 1 at everything. Here, American Family is better at claims handling. And then there's a 4-way tie for position number 3 between State Farm, Farmers, Geico, and Nationwide. The most likely to be recommended by your friends is USAA. Of course, all the military are recommending USAA to each other, and the rest of us are recommending American Family. State Farm, Nationwide, and Geico are also often recommended by friends and family. Who's most likely to be renewed? In our other video, we talk about ways to save money, and one of those ways to save money is to check and compare prices every year when your policy is renewed. So before just renewing because you love your insurance company, check those prices. Nationwide, State Farm are tied at number 3. Geico is number 5. But of course, USAA was number 1 and American Family is number 2. They seem to be battling out quite a bit these days. Best for customer loyalty. There we are again, USA and American Family. And Nationwide and Farmers tied at 3, and Geico was number 5. So what are my final thoughts? Well, there's other things to consider. What factors affect your insurance cost, how to get the cheapest insurance, determining how much insurance you need, understanding the various options in car insurance, the types of insurance, the difference between liability and comprehensive and collision, for example. We have videos that cover all of these things, so consider subscribing today. And go visit our website at www.insurancefaq.me to get a quote so that you get the best rate from a variety of carriers. Thanks and have a great day.